Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's your boy Smokestay here, back at you with another video. And today we are on MXGP GP. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that, man, but it is by Douglas MX, who gives credit to Kevin Fuela in the description, saying it would not be possible without his teachings. Now, this track is amazing, dude. It really is, and this is a free track, and I am going to touch on what Reaper Doc talked about in his video yesterday. So I'm kind of going to mix that with this track review. Douglas, no disrespect to you, man. The track is fire, and I absolutely love it. I have to talk about this a little bit. I have some stuff I want to say about it, right? And yeah, man, so this track is free. It's on MXB Mods. The link will be in the description as always, and it is a replica track of the MXGP Brazil 2011, the Sao Paulo track. Once again, butchered that probably. But I really like what he did with the roughness of the track, the differences in the elevation, and just overall the way the track rides. I think that this is a perfect track to talk about the video that Reaper Doc posted, because this track is another free track that the rideability is very good, and the roughness isn't so crazy to where newcomers couldn't get it down. You know what I mean? It has more roughness than Forest, and you know, I feel like it rides better than Paletta, and it just overall gets you into that entry level of where tracks are heading in MX bikes, right? And yesterday Reaper Doc released a video talking about how we have a problem in MX bikes, and the problem was that, you know, we never are riding, like nobody in servers is ever riding anything besides Walnut, Farm 14, Paletta, and all the stock tracks. And you know, he's not wrong, because you always have all the servers up top full with those tracks. Now below those tracks in the server lists, you have tracks that are like this or other free tracks, and those tracks only have, you know, 3 to 7 people, maybe not even that, in it, right? And he was trying to figure out why it is, and honestly I can't tell you why it is. I mean, we kind of figured it out a little bit, and he kind of figured it out a little bit in his video, with it being, you know, the people that first download the track or game, they get in, they are learning the game quick, they don't understand exactly the process of maybe downloading tracks or where to go to get the mods, you know, because when I first got the game I didn't know where to go get the mods. So I feel like one solution to this track, or to this problem that we're having with this, would be for when the game is downloaded to have a maybe like a PDF that comes with the game or something, or have Paboso change the Steam listing to where when they download it, they get like either like a little README file, or in the Steam listing, hey, you want to download and experience this game to its full potential, visit these sites to download mods for this game. The game is very community driven, and this is how you install mods, like a full breakdown of how to do that. You know what I'm saying? And if he did that, it would definitely help them newer players understand, you know. I think that that would be a big step forward in helping solve the problem with people not downloading tracks or not playing other tracks. Another solution that me and Saucy from SSR were talking about last night would be to, when the game is downloaded, just have the I brought up just have the tracks completely deleted, like no more Forest, no more Club, none of those other like stock tracks, right? I mean, obviously Walnut and Farm 14, their mods, keep those in there, and you don't want to take away from the man Fat Muppet, right? But delete all the stock tracks, make all of those stock tracks just disappear, and make it to where people have to go download the tracks. But that's where we were thinking, If you make them go download the tracks, they don't know how, they might get frustrated, and then, you know, whatever, not have the patience to go do all of that, right? So the other solution mixed with that solution would be, once you download the game, when you get it, you get the top 20 mods bundled with the game, like the top 20 free tracks that have been released on MXB mods that are still viable with today's game. You know, you can't go back and choose a track from like 4 years ago that just slick as hell and all of that, right? You got to choose one of the newer ones that's free and have it bundled with the game. So when they download the game, those tracks download with the game. It would increase the file size of the game, but I don't think people care much. I mean, they're used to Call of Duty, you know, 80 gigabytes. So I think that that would be a very good solution. Also, another way that they could go about that is have a bundle of tracks from the shop. So the game is normally $34.99, right? Well, charge $49.99 for the game, and in that bundle include 20 tracks from the shop, 20 paid tracks from the shop, 5 ARL tracks, you know what I'm saying? 5 of some other tracks. And then, you know, obviously split that little extra money with the shop creators that created the tracks. I mean, I know that might be a long stretch to be able to make happen, but I think that that would be where we are really able to separate and fix the problem for only certain tracks being played in the servers. Granted, does Poboso care that much to do that? I highly doubt it, but I think that the only way that we solve something like that is to get Poboso on board, and I think that there's only a couple people, you know, that could talk to Poboso enough to maybe get that done. But at the same time, from what I've heard, Poboso don't really care too much even when talking to those people. So he does his own thing. He's worried about his other games, but it's not a whole lot of changes. Bundling some tracks with the game when you download it, so that way there is a baseline that is not his tracks. You know what I'm saying? His tracks were great when they first came out for the game, and they're still good, but it's not what people want to play when we load in to MX bikes. I don't want to spend laps on Forest every time I'm riding. I don't want to spend laps on Club every time I'm riding. I don't want to freaking spend laps on Maryland and Washington. I want something else, you know? So I think that that's where the solution comes in, man. Have Poboso grab some of the top 20 free tracks from MXB mods. I think this is the easiest and best solution. Poboso grabs 20 free tracks from MXB mods, bundles them with the game, releases the game for the same price, and or, I mean, it's been out for so long now, drop it down to $29.99, bro. You know? And I think that's where the solution lies in, because if you look at a quality free track and compare it to his tracks, they're going to want to ride them because they look better, you know? So that's where my 2 cents are at with that. Now, going back to, excuse me, Douglas MX, you absolutely did amazing on this track, man. This is a very, very, very good track, and I think everybody should go get it, especially newer players. This is a not insanely easy track, but not difficult at all. Definitely worth you picking up. Definitely worth your time. And I'm going to race this track if I see it in servers. But we probably won't because, you know, like we just talked about, you have to run freaking Farm 14 in Forest. So, other than that, man, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join that Discord, man. Keep a lookout for those giveaways, bro. We're at 600 members in the Discord right now almost. And, yeah. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.